Hey, good morning. Reg here, and welcome back to the blog. It's day 20 of my 60-day raw food challenge. I'm a third of the way through. I'm very excited about that. Things are going very, very smoothly. Yesterday was just like a great chill day. It was a Saturday. I didn't have much to do. Did a little laundry. I went out in the morning to the Red Hook fields and did a little workout with some 10-pound free weights. That was cool. Got back home, still, had plenty of energy. Went shopping. Actually went to the Red Hook farm and picked some fresh collard greens, which I spent the rest of the day eating. I had those in a couple of smoothies, and I also had this really ridiculously tasty collard green salad that I make myself. I just take the collard greens, I roll them up. I guess it's called julienne. You roll them up and then slice them really thin, kind of like almost like noodles, and then I massage those with some black olives, some walnut, some fresh corn, a little balsamic vinaigrette, and some apple. I used a Gala apple. It's just the tastiest little salad. It's just really, really delicious, and it's something that I could kind of eat all day. And I had almost an entire bunch of collard greens that way, and the rest of the collard greens I had in my smoothie. So that was delicious. I told you guys that I've been looking back at my videos from, and it's actually 3 years ago. It was 2012 when I did my last 60-day raw food challenge. So it's actually been 3 years since then. And in my video from 18 days into the challenge, I posted some before pictures. And they weren't like before the 60-day challenge pictures. They were before I started really thinking about health. And I think I had gone to see my doctor, and she was going to put me on some high blood pressure medicine. And so I just knew that I needed to make some changes. And it didn't happen all that consciously. It just sort of started to happen that I started making some changes. At the time, I was 270 pounds, so I had pictures. Since the hurricane, however, I've lost like most of my photos and things like that. I think there was an issue with one of my hard drives that I used to store stuff. I think it just got burned out. I don't know if I ever told you guys about, but in the flood, my basement was entirely flooded, and there was in some places, there was a foot of water, and I live 5 feet above the ground, so the water got to about 6 feet where I live. So all that said, I didn't really have any photos of myself when I was 270 pounds. And so now I've been kind of feeling like, oh, I've just slipped back, I'm back to where I started. And then I looked at those pictures and I was like, no way, I'm nowhere near back where I started. I'm actually far more healthy than I was when I had really just let myself slip to a place where I was just not taking good care of myself. So all that said, that was kind of good to know. And perspective is a lot. Perspective says a lot about stuff. That said, what else? I'm missing my house in Detroit. I'm missing, I've been in my little apartment, which is it's a sweet little place, and I'm a privileged person. There are families that live in less space than I live in Brooklyn, where I have about 700 square feet. But compared to, being in a house with, land where I can go out and get my hands dirty and plant and know that the things that I'm doing will be there, and I'm not going to be at the whim of a landlord to decide that they want to raise the rent. So all that said, today my feeling is that I'm a little bit missing Detroit. I'm a little bit missing Detroit. That's it. Again, these are just going to be really quick check-ins each day. It's day 20 of my 60-day raw food challenge for 2015. I hope you all are well, and that you can see I'm here at the Brooklyn Bridge, so that's what I'm doing for my workout today. So yeah, I got to get back home. You guys have a great one. Peace.